All right.
First of all, thank you for the opportunity. I'm Jackson Felipe Meia Bosco. I'm a software engineer with over 8 years of experience building a scalable and high-performance back-end system using Java, Spring Boot, JavaScript, Node.js, TypeScript, and Nest.js, and using React at the front end. In my last job, I was a senior software engineer at Super Exchange, the biggest digital auction in Latin America. There, I reduced API response time by 30% using Redis for caching and RabbitMQ or Kafka to async communication. Also, I implemented Elasticsearch for indexing. This reduced database access and lowering cloud costs. Also, I have a bit with AI. At Super Exchange, I create a chatbot and integrate with OpenAI. For example, when the client enters to e-commerce to know about the event details, offer details, or about the price, it doesn't need to download a large file to know about this product. Just send a message to the chatbot, and the chatbot answers in seconds. Also, I have a bit with AI tool, like a Cursor, Digital Copilot, and some others. This accelerates by 20% my delivery tasks and maintaining coverage tests. Before I worked at Super Exchange, I worked at Global Seas. This company have the e-commerce, but sell in other ways. For example, sell in Amazon, Shopee, Mercado Libre, and some others. So I create a platform and put all the sellers together to managing the orders. So, and I create the other API to managing the products, because when the client upload a product, all of the sellers need to stay with the same stock of the products. Align, with the same stock of the products. And before I worked at Global Seas, I worked at Compass.wall. There I was DevSecOps. I create many scripts of loading and stress tests to test the infrastructure of all of the clients to this company. About my education, I have 2 post-degree. The first it's about software engineering, and the last about database administration. Nice. And now I'm looking for a new adventure, because I work in great companies here in Brazil. My dream is working abroad, and that's time to follow my dream.
Yeah, and I think I'm ready.
Yeah,
this is good. This is good. All right, Jackson. All right. Yeah, your pitch is really good, as I told you. You know, you're self-confident. You know what to say, and I think that this time might be a good time for you to mention that you have a YouTube channel where you teach people things, because this is something that, all right, he's very active on social media in general, and he teaches others. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, sometimes I did it, sometimes no, but it's good.
But I think it's a very good thing for you to comment.
Yeah, because it's about mentoring. It's good.
Yes, and as you're a senior developer, it's good, because it shows that you have experience on teaching others. Because as you're a senior, you have to teach like the juniors and everything. Not always as a tech lead or something, but you know more than the people that are starting.
Yes, it's good.
So I think it's a good way for you to like to mention it, to really mention it. Okay. And what do you know about our company? Pretend that it's from J&G. All right.
Okay.
We are hiring you.
I learned about the company in the LinkedIn. So I see description about the company, details, and after this, I entered to the site to know more about it. So I have a idea of the products and what the company do. So it's good. It's a good product.
Yeah, and why? What makes you want to work here?
Because the company fits with me. Because the company use the same technology I use it, same tools. So we can grow together, and I can solve the problems of the company.
And that's it. Okay, nice. It's good. You have to always search for the company.
Yes.
Even though it's like a consultant company or something, you have to know, like, I know that you are like interviewing me to send to the right companies and everything, but I learned about it. So I searched for it and la 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 la. This is good. It shows interest. Right. So tell me about a time that you faced a challenge at work, like focused on the back end area.
Okay. Some months ago, I have a problem because the API response time is too long. I need to be short this time. So first, I enter in the project to know what endpoint have this problem. So I find the endpoint. So and enter and see the problem. It's about the query, SQL query problem. So because it's a large query, and I see some problems. First, have many joins in these tables. In some tables, it's not used. So I get out these tables, these joins. And I see more problems because the fields of the tables, it's show all of the fields in the response, and it's wrong because this endpoint just needs some fields. So I put just the some fields the endpoint needed to result the fields. And I see the conditionals because I have just some conditionals, and I need to put more conditionals to just return the rows it's right. So I did these three things, but it's good answer fast, but it's not very good answer response time. So I need to change more. Because the query it's too long, so I divide these queries in two functions, and one of these functions I put just the information doesn't change very much. So, for example, here the information is about descriptions, names. This information doesn't change. So here I put RDs for caching, because it's a fast memory, so I can use when the information doesn't change very much. And this is about performance, so it's a very good thing. In the other, the information change, for example, price and something like that. So I need to get this information in the database. So this is my challenge, and work very well because this is Lowry Cloud courses, and it's very faster than before.
All right. We can do something in this answer, right? I think, Jackson, that you talk too much. That point. You have to go more straight to the point. You know, like STAR method. The situation was like some weeks ago, I had a problem with this. This is the situation. And then what you had to do? What was the task? So I need to solve this problem because of this, and that. What was the action? What did you do to solve it? So I did this, and that. And the result was that I could
Okay.
It's straight to the point. It's straight to the point. Because, for example, me, I don't understand about like so much technical things. All right.
Yes.
So when you give too many details, the answer is too long and the recruiter gets tired. You know, like, yes, okay. Because we don't understand. This is for the first time, of course. In the technical, you have to give details. The more you give, it's better.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first time, avoid to give too many details. Just go straight to the point. The situation was this, so we needed to do that. So we did this, and the result was that. That's it. STAR method is for almost all the questions during a job interview. You know, like you can, you know, I don't know. You can ask all of them using STAR method.
Okay.
It's really used. But the challenge is amazing for you to use as an example. Like, tell me about a time you face a challenge. Perfect. It's good. You just have to shrink a little bit of your answer. The rest is amazing, right? And what motivated you to specialize in back-end development, like using Node.js and TypeScript?
Because it's a part of don't show in interface. I like work with
On the backstage.
Yeah, in the backstage. So using databases, make a transactions, creating APIs, send the information to the front end. I like more this part than the front end, but I have knowledge with the front end too.
Yes, this is important. Because sometimes, yesterday I did a mock interview with a girl. She was there yesterday. Her name? Mariana. Mari. She's a backend developer, 7 years of experience, just as you. But she was applying for a position where they needed you to know a little bit of front end. You know, like it was like 80% of backend, but you have this 20% of front end. And she was like, I hate this. I hate to do the front end.
But need to know.
But we need to know. So she was like, I use AI to help me, you know, like to code and those things. Nice. Okay, Node.js. And how do you stay update with new technologies and those things, like fast evolving field? Because it's always changing.
Yes. Normally, I listen to podcasts here in Brazil about technology. Have episodes once per week. So
once a week.
Once a week, yeah. And I like do this. And normally, I watch some videos at YouTube. And after this, I buy some courses at Udemy to be more inside of the
to be more aware and updated.
Yeah, and updated. That's it.
All right, great. This is good because it's what you do, like podcasts, YouTube, courses. Amazing. What's your process for designing and maintaining RESTful APIs?
So here I can structure architecture, can be?
Yes.
So
yes, like you can show them what you do, because this question is specifically when they ask you all the questions about like what's your process, what's your it's about to know logical things, how you think, you know, what is the process of you thinking about the solution, about the problem, about the things that, so they most of times they won't understand, or they won't know what exactly you're doing, but how you're doing.
Okay, normally I choose microservices to create a new projects. About the architecture, I use DDD. It's a domain drive design. This architecture have focus on business to solve a real company problems. The structure of the DDD, for example, create some folders. One, it's entities, domains, controllers, services, DTOs. So this is the structure of the architecture. Each model, it's one actor. For example, when I create e-commerce, I have some actors, orders, products, users. Each models have this structure. To create a great performance, I using Redis for cached information. About the scalability, I use message queuing. For example, can use RabbitMQ or Kafka. It's a tools for do this. Because, for example, when I can upload many file with many products there, so I can use message queue to work in processing this in the background. About database, normally I use a relational, for example, Postgres to storage the information, and using a NoSQL database to storage the log. For example, MongoDB here. About security, normally I use authentications, validations. About password, I encrypt these passwords in the storage. About the documentation, I use Swagger because it's interactive interface to developers test the API. That's it.
Yeah, and that's it. And then you have the results. All right. Very good. You mentioned that you've worked with event-driven architectures like RabbitMQ and Kafka.
Yes.
Right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, RabbitMQ.
MQ, yes. Yeah. MQ. All right. When would you choose one over the other?
Yeah, I received this question, but I never answered in the confidence way because I don't know the difference, because it's different tools to the same idea, same way, but I don't know the why chose one or why chose the other. I need to study more.
Study more. Yes, because you mentioned that they already asked you this.
Yes.
So you have to know. If it's here, it's because it's a really common question. Because what I do when I do those mock interviews, I ask ChatGPT, the plus one and those things, based on your resume, right? To give me possible questions based on your resume that they are common on the positions that are available out there. So sometimes when, for example, my husband does this with the other way, it gives him other types of questions. So these are the most common questions, like technical and those things. So if it asks you there and you already answered, it's because it's true. So you have to know, right? When would you choose one over the other? Like I would use Kafka when I was using this and that tool, I don't know. I'm just supposing. And I use RabbitMQ when I'm using this and that, because honestly, it's going to work better in this, and the other is going to work better on that. Yes. So yes, you have to know this, because if it's here, they will ask you.
Yes, they will ask you.
All right. What testing strategy do you follow to achieve such high coverage rates, like 95, 80%?
Okay, let's go. About JavaScript, I using Jest and Supertest. Normally, I create a unit test to test functions. It's functions by functions about unit test. After this, I create integrated test. Here, this test it's using database or third-party APIs to test the other things. In the end, I using end-to-end test to test all of the project. And after this, normally I using K6 to create a loading and stress test of the project. Normally, this is my tests.
Nice. Really good, Jackson. Simple, and you went straight to the point, and you answered my question. This one is good. And how do you approach clean code and solid principles in real-world projects?
First, I read the books. I have the clean code book and clean architecture book. So first I read to know more. And after this, I practicing by some courses to put in the project these logical things. So more details, for example, when I create a method, the name of the method needs to show what the method do. For example, don't put a comment in the code because the code needs to show what the code do. It's principles of this clean architecture.
All right. What about like the cloud part and DevOps infrastructure and everything? Can you describe your CI/CD pipeline setup and how it improved your delivery process?
Yes. About CI/CD, I have knowledge with some tools. For example, Jenkins, GitHub Actions, and AWS pipelines. So I create a short scripts for do this, but I know more details about CI/CD. For example, CI/CD, it's about life cycle of the project. There are when I create some features to the project, needs to pass in building, testing, in all of the life of the life cycle of the project to be in the production things. That's it.
All right. Nice. And what are some security practices that you've implemented in your CI/CD pipelines?
So
everything that it's going to be related to cloud, DevOps, and those things, they will ask something about security. Always.
Yes.
It's really common. So what are some security practices you've implemented in your CI/CD pipelines?
So about security, normally I use API gateway because there have authentications, validations, about rate limit because the project can be attacked using DDoS. So I can't block this IP using rate limits for it. I can use a circuit breaker because, for example, if I have a payment service and using third API to the bank, when the bank it's not functional, I can use a circuit breaker to send a default message error, and the API don't be off. So just this make the API on.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. We can structure better this one, right? We can structure better this one. So, because I seen here on your resume that you've already conducted technical interviews.
Yes.
Right? What do you typically look for in candidates, for example? How do you judge them? Like, what is a good candidate for you?
Normally, my question it's about architecture, structure, design systems, about databases, more focus and what the company do in real situations. That's it.
What kind of questions do you ask them? Questions. I want the questions.
About testing, about coverage tests, what tools using to monitoring, or about observability, the projects, how the personnel see the logs, or about the situations.
All right. Sometimes they will ask you this about the look for candidates, because as I said, you're a senior. So, for example, how do you mentor or support junior developers in your team? You have to know how to answer this, Like, what do you do? Tell me.
Normally, I talk about the tools the project are using. So, I share my screen and show the project, about the methods, about the message queues, about the database, about the queries. So I show all about the project to the developer can create a new features after this, for example.
All right. And how do you stay them motivated?
Because I need to pay my bills. No. Because
I say to them, you have bills to pay, so.
Because if I fit with the company, normally I like work with these technologies. I like to stay tuned about these tools to grow together with the company and be a better person and work hard with my colleagues.
And talking about like colleagues, how it's the way that you work on team, like can you describe a situation where you collaborate with other teams, like the front end, DevOps, or something?
Yes. In my last work, have two ways to work with the team: sync and async. So sync, I was using Gather. Each person have your room. So if you have a problem, you can enter this room and ask the question to the colleagues. Or async, using Slack, to send a message and when I have time to reply or answer these questions.
Sorry. Sorry. All right.
Normally when I have problems or my colleague have problems, we enter the room and talk about the question. So thinking together outside of the box to create the best answer to the feature together. It's easy because have more than one person thinking about the problem.
Yeah, one head thinks better than one.
Yeah.
No, two heads thinks better than one. Sorry.
Yeah, we can share the screen to show the code and debug this, so it's easy to understand to solve the problem.
All right. All right. Okay. Oh, this is good. What kind of environment allows you to perform at your best? So, kind of environment. The team must be really united. The team must be like the company has a good way of environment. I want to know, like, what kind of environment, tipo, o ambiente que te permite performar no seu melhor. You know, like remote.
Yeah, first the remote. I like work sync and async because sync it's faster to solve the problems because all of the team stay together, work together. If I need a help or colleague need a help, it's easy to solve this. And async, it's if it's the problem, it's not priority, it's a urgency. I can send a message to the colleague, answer when it's possible. So I like this culture in 2 ways. That's it.
All right. Only a tip, Jackson, sorry. Never say that a problem is not urgent. Because for the company, it always is. It doesn't matter, like, the type of the problem. Yeah. So, for example, if it's not, like, so urgent or, it is. It's a problem. So it's always urgent for them.
But when it's production, it's a very problem.
We have levels. I know.
Priority.
But like, don't say out loud that it's not urgent because, like, although we have levels, everything is urgent for the company. I'm talking here about, like, the vision of the company, right? Just for you to, like, to fit what they want. Okay. So, okay. I think we need to work on that one as well. Because what do I need to know? I'll say em português. Por exemplo, eu, Verônica, eu detesto microgerenciamento no meu trabalho. Eu detesto. Eu sei o que eu tenho que fazer, então eu não sou criança, right? I'm an adult. Então, essas coisas de tipo assim, você tem que fazer isso. Você lembrou de fazer aquilo? Você lembrou de fazer aquilo? Se eu não fiz ainda é porque eu não tive tempo. Então, esses microgerenciamentos, eles não me deixam performar o meu melhor. Por quê? Porque eu estou sob pressão o tempo todo numa coisa simples. E aí eu começo a me cobrar demais. Então, para mim, trabalhar sobre esse tipo de ambiente não é bom, porque eu não consigo dar o meu melhor, porque eu não tenho tempo. Então, assim, quando me falta tempo e muita pressão em pouco tempo, eu não trabalho o meu melhor. Então, o que geralmente eu respondo? Eu falo assim, eu não gosto de microgerenciamento. Eu já acho que a gente já passou dessa fase, né? Então, tipo, quando tem muita cobrança em cima de algo que eu já sei o que eu tenho que fazer, eu não sou mais criança e tudo mais, eu começo a não trabalhar, não dar o meu melhor. Não é que eu não dou, assim, coisa, porque eu sempre vou fazer o melhor que eu posso. Mas eu poderia fazer mais, sabe? Por quê? Porque eu tenho tempo. Lógico, isso é normal. Então, esse tipo de ambiente que eu tô falando pra você, sabe? De tipo assim, se o time está desunido ou alguma coisa assim, eu não consigo trabalhar. Se o time, sabe, não sei o quê. Porque tem gente que precisa dessa coisa de tipo assim, Jackson, tem que fazer isso, cara, tem que fazer aquilo, tem coisa. Tem gente que precisa. Eu, por exemplo, eu não gosto, sabe? Eu não me sinto legal. Mas eu gosto de trabalhar remoto, eu amo, adoro estar em casa, certo? Aqui no meu cantinho e tal, não sei o quê. Esse tipo de ambiente que eu tô falando pra você, sabe? De tipo assim, então quando eles performam, quando eles perguntam pra você, tipo, what type of environment allows you to perform at your best, eles estão falando realmente do ambiente. Tipo, eu gosto de trabalhar com um time unido, que as pessoas estão dispostas a ajudar, estão dispostas a ouvir, sabe? Umas coisas assim, porque, por exemplo, eu não tenho que reclamar disso aqui dentro do Job na Gringa. Sabe? De tipo, a gente é unido, a gente faz as coisas, a gente faz assim, de vez em quando tem, lógico, né, de coisa, mas aqui é um ambiente perfeito para trabalhar. Porque não tem essa, sabe? Esse negócio assim. Então, você tem que escolher uma coisa na hora de responder, tipo assim, nossa, olha, eu realmente consigo performar melhor no ambiente assim. Então, tem que melhorar essa resposta.
Okay.
Alright? Falei demais, sorry.
No problem. I will think more about this question.
Alright. And why are you interested in this position? What do you hope to bring to our engineering team?
Because I have the knowledge to solve the problems of the team, and I like the cultural fit of the company. And that's it. That's it.
I can really bring new point of views to the company. I can, with all my knowledge, with all my experience, I can really add more to the company and to the team, right? With all my experience, I think this is a good thing for you to answer. You know, like add more.
About grow together.
Yes.
With the company.
And what are your professional goals for the next couple of years, for example?
So nowadays I'm studying a lot of English and study a lot of technology things. So my dreams is work abroad in the next years. I would to stay working abroad and practicing my English and do great things together with the company.
All right. And this is a good time for you to mention something that you want to really achieve. You know, like my goal is to be working. You know, like to really visualize and make the recruiter visualize with you. To be working on an international company, helping global teams to achieve their goals as well, to always keep updated in my area, to really have new challenges, you know, like every day, and to keep studying English, to keep studying new tools, new technologies. That are my goals to the next couple of years. And do you have any question for us?
Yes, I have some questions about the company. The company, what size of the team about this job description? You know?
How many people are on the team right now?
Yes.
All right. All right. Let me see. 5.
Okay. If the company using agile methods like Scrum and Kanban.
Scrum and what?
Scrum and Kanban.
It's Scrum Master.
Yeah, it's a methodology to do the tasks, for example. Yeah. Normally, I did these 2 questions about the team, how the team work.
Yeah, it's good, and it's good for you to know, like, for example, what is a normal day of work at this position at the company.
Okay.
You know, like, how is a normal day of work at this position at the company? Because then they are obliged to know you. You have like many tasks. We have daily meetings. We have la 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 la, and then you have a better notion of what you are going to face.
Okay.
Right. What about the salary range? What are your salary expectations?
About salary range. I have a range. It's about $5,000 to $6,000 per month.
All right.
It's negotiable.
Negotiable.
Yeah.
Yeah. This word is bad. Okay. This is another tip that recruiters give, and I'm gonna give you. Never say the number if it's not like on the job description. For example, I'm looking for a senior backend developer with over 7 years of experience, in Java, TypeScript, Nothing about the salary and the job description. Then that time, like, what are your salary expectations? If they didn't say anything about it, don't give a number. So ask them back, like, oh, first I want to know better about, like, the normal day of work, the work time, like how many hours do I have to work? What if we have some kind of benefits and everything, just for me to see if we are on the same page. Because sometimes you give them a number and they were thinking about like a higher or a lower or something, and then although they say it's negotiable, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
So if you say, like, for example, 6,000, 6,000, oh my gosh, okay. And the range for them, it's until, like, at maximum 5, for example. So you're like, okay, $1,000 is a lot. I don't know if he's going to, so they will ask for cheaper candidates because it's all about money at the end.
Yes.
But if, of course, they give you the salary range, like, this position it's to be paying $5,000. Oh, all right. I saw it. Oh, I would love it, right? And so if they're like, ask you about, like, what about the salary range? Did you see that it's about like $5,000? Is it okay for you? Is it negotiable or something? Then you're like, no, it's okay for me. It's okay for me. It's more or less what I was thinking of, like, so yeah, we are on the same page here.
Yes.
All right. So you agree, because $5,000, I want it. Yeah. Right? But if you don't, just give the answer back, because then they will be obliged to answer you, like, for this position we are thinking about like something between $5,000 and $6,000. Is it okay for you? Yeah. Inside of you, you're like, oh yes. Yeah. But that's it. All right. Okay. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you. I will send you an email. Yes. Saying the next steps.
Don't ghost me.
I won't ghost you. Although it's Halloween.
Yeah.
But Jackson, feedback em português. Alright? Okay. Tá muito bom. É o que eu falei pra você. Você sabe. Você já sabe, você tem o inglês, você já sabe das coisas. O que eu acho é só refinar um pouco as respostas. Tipo, ir mais direto ao ponto, porque eles são muito objetivos. Então, tipo, quanto menos você falar, mas você estiver falando tudo que você precisa falar, melhor. Porque mostra um pouco mais de domínio, primeiro, domínio da língua e domínio das suas próprias habilidades. Sabe? Mostra pra eles que você tá seguro, que você tá, tipo assim, eu não preciso ficar dando detalhes aqui, porque vocês vão entender onde eu quero chegar.
Sim.
Certo? Então, tipo assim, STAR Method, sempre, viu? As suas respostas tem que ter começo, meio e fim. Então, o STAR é maravilhoso pra isso, porque situação, o que você fez, qual que foi a ação, qual que foi o resultado. Acabou. Não precisa dar muito detalhe. A não ser que eles peçam, pode ser que peçam também, mas é mais difícil. Geralmente eles não querem. A não ser na técnica. Na técnica é bom você dar o máximo de detalhes que você puder.
Sim.
Né? Mas, de resto, eu acho que tá muito bom. E é isso. Você sabe que my fingers are crossed. Always. Eu tô sempre torcendo aí. E o que você precisar, estamos aí.
Muito obrigado pela nossa mock interview hoje.
Yay! Thank you, Jackson. E have a nice weekend.
You too.
See you around.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.